I can count down today. Hi, everybody. We're back. Let me throw up the map. Let me actually get the map in a position where people can see it. And let me continue that. Okay. You are, of course, here in this area. And there is a tunnel here and a tunnel here that goes off to the side.
Okay. I'm curious about what's back there.
Yes. You left the normal door behind and went on an amazing adventure somewhere else.
I mean, like, I don't know. You never know. Well, let's trigger all of the traps.
I'll let you go ahead. Then I'll follow you.
Okay. What should I see?
Dang it. My AC is with or without shield.
I guess with it, you probably have your shield out, I assume.
Yeah, I'm strapped to my arm. 17.
All right. Oh my god. Well, you'll take 10 damage.
Jesus.
Well, I rolled maximum. An arrow flies out of a secret place in the wall as you hit some kind of like pressure plate around. Oh, the dice roller's in the way. Around where Mishka's standing now.
Oh.
So.
Well, I walk first, so I was back here.
Yeah, you can notice that there seems to be like these like once you step on the first one and get like arrowed in the side, you can notice that there seems to be this pattern of like 3 pressure plates. Yeah.
Yeah. Careful.
Yeah, this seems not good.
No, that's not good. Is it like small enough that we can like step over?
Yes. They're in a pattern, so it looks like it's not guaranteed that maybe you'll walk over them if you're walking through there, just to confuse the crap out of people. And it looks as though it definitely is avoidable if you're walking along, and you know that it's there.
Carefully walk through.
Well, walk through more carefully.
Okay. So, at this first one here is a small hall here.
Just a reminder, I have a flashlight because I do not have dark vision.
Yes. Followed by 3.
I just mostly want to remind you that I don't have dark vision, because if there's anything that like snuffs out my light or something,
yes,
then I'm screwed.
The room extends down this way, like so. This room seems to have a small kind of statuary of some kind of devil. It isn't Asmodeus. Anybody could give me a religion check, actually, if they wish to.
I got it. Religion. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Is of an archdevil. This is. Let's see here. Where is this? The Archduchess Glacia. You know her as the daughter of Asmodeus.
Okay.
She's wings, forked tail, small horns. You can see the statue itself is lined in a coppery like material over top of where her skin would be, because you know from the stories her skin was supposed to have a copper hinge to it. She is the Lord of the Sixth, Malboj of the Nine Hells.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you say it was?
Oh, I can put it on here. I've got random objects that I can put in here. I'll put a barrel. It's not really a great thing for a statue, but I mean, it can work.
Okay.
Let me alt it and increase the size. So it's like over here. That large barrel is a big statue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Okay.
There's a little plaque at the base of it, and that is the most obvious thing you can see.
I look around for traps.
Give me perception.
Also gonna
There's perception.
join you and look for traps.
Yep. Okay. Vercel, you do actually see that there is some kind of trap in the area. Thursday, you don't really notice anything.
No.
Mishka, as you're looking around, not only do you also see that there is the trap in the base. The trap seems to be kind of in the middle of the room, as if you have to pass by it. It looks as though there's something that it will, like, if you trigger it, will shower the back room with something from some kind of hidden sprayers.
Like objects, or like, can I tell?
Some form of elemental damage will be poured upon you if you accidentally trigger it. Fire, electricity, acid, cold.
Nothing that's very nice.
You're not sure. If it's appropriate to Malboj isn't like super fiery, but it is on the like hotter mountainy side. Known for a lot being very stony. But you do also notice there does seem to be an area back here behind the statue that seems to be an opening on the base of it.
Is there a way to get over there with that? Do that?
You could try to disable it, or someone could try to disable it.
If we leave the room, I could maybe shoot it with an arrow.
The pressure plate on the floor is probably not that sensitive.
Is there anything we could throw at?
You're also not sure if it resets, too. Most elemental things are probably more magical based, so it could have a reset mechanism. You're not 100% sure. It could also just be one and done. Like the arrow trap that you kind of triggered, it probably has a limited number of arrows in it. You're not sure how many it has left.
Got it.
Oh, let me just, I'm gonna write that there. No, that's not what I want to do. Next. Arrows. There we go. Arrows. Right there. Now you can remember there's arrows there that will stab you many times if you're not careful. I probably should have made it a giant A, whatever. It's fine. So yes, someone perhaps with a proficiency in thieves' tools could attempt a disable check.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing you can do. Other than picking locks, you can also disable traps.
Ooh. I'll try that. I might die horribly. This might be the end.
Alright. Then click on your thieves' tools, which should be under your, like, extra skills. I think we entered it.
I have my thieves' tools and my tool proficiencies and custom skills.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, let's see here. Let me look something up.
I didn't know that was a button I could click. That's great. Does he burns to death?
Oh, there we go. Alright. I just got to check on here what happens with your roll, because, yes.
Oh no.
Okay. So you just attempt to use your tools to try to, like, kind of disable the pressure plate, and you are unsuccessful at getting it. It doesn't seem to go off, but unfortunately, you don't seem to be able to disable it very easily.
You know what? That's almost the best I could have hoped for.
Okay. So you don't get set on fire, but you don't disable it either.
Well, good news, I'm not dead. Bad news is I didn't get it.
Oh. Do any of you speak Infernal, just as a question? I think that's the language. I don't know. I'm gonna check the languages. I think it was supposed to be one. Or it might be something different. Man, my remembrance of 5e languages sucks sometimes.
I'm Infernal and Missile, so...
No, Infernal's a language. Great.
Let me check my sheet real fast. I speak of Infernal.
Okay,
Oh.
then you do recognize, even though you can't read it very well, that the language at the base of the statue is Inferno. You're like,
Okay.
you know, it's like you kind of like, it's like when you see a language from afar and you're like, I can't quite make all of it out. Well, you can make like some of it out. It seems to have the statue title, and then it seems to have some more information, like in a smaller writing below it that you can't quite make out. And it says, like, the title is, of course, Glacia, Daughter of the Ruby Eyes, is the part you can make out.
Okay.
Do I maybe know more about her?
She does not wear a lot. The image online that I can find of her, she does not wear very much. She is very scantily clad.
Oh.
So probably she is also just as she's probably depicted as sitting upon a throne of bones, like I have her in this picture. Ugh. Yeah, kind of, you know, creepy a little bit.
Well.
Yep. Also, she's apparently the queen of the Uranus. That's a wonderful thing. Ugh.
Cool.
So, you want to try anything else here, or continue on your adventures?
Is there any way to go around?
You do not see an easy way around the trap. You could... since you know about it enough, you could probably gain advantage on any saves against it. I'll tell you that much. That's probably something you can get since you've all taken some time here to study and learn about it. But you're not sure if that would just avoid it completely damaging, or if it would just be like half damage.
Well, I don't know.
It's completely up to you if you want to push yourselves and check it out or not.
Maybe we can come back to later. You have another door to...
You do have another door to possibly check out. Well, you have another passageway, yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up for coming back later. I mean, we're gonna have to make our way out at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Onwards the other way.
Okay, so go down to the other way. Alright, let's see if I can successfully draw this. Boop. It's a very long corridor that goes down this way. It ends in... Give me a second here. Oops. I will hold Alt and we'll put it right there. It seems to end in a portcullis. Though you do see there does seem to be a mechanism for this gate right here. Next to it.
This is looking less and less like the right way to go, seeing as how... There's a portcullis on each side.
I mean, that could just be how it's maybe. Can we tell if there are any traps, though?
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Check for traps.
Let me know. What's your passive perceptions? That'll just be like an easy, like if you're looking around, you can use your passive perception. If you're taking a lot of extra time,
Mine is 15.
Yes, yours is 15. So if you're just taking a little bit of time and like using your passives, I can say you're keeping an eye out for traps. So if anything of 15 or less would be around, I will let you know. Since you are keeping an eye out at least. If you want to take a much more active search, it'll take a lot more time, but you can then actually roll. Rolling has the chance of like, if you're like looking out, you maybe like, you know, like you might miss something rather than just like, you know, catching something on the side of your eye. It's the sometimes things that you like, sometimes you notice things that you don't think you're going to notice, and other times when you're like looking at them, you don't see anything. It's the same.
Okay. So for cells is 15, you were saying?
Yep, it's good.
Yeah.
Whatever your perception bonus is, plus 10, is your passive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because mine has a little thing, and mine says 13.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
could...
mine's probably the best because like I not only have training in it, but I'm also like I have a wisdom of +3 because it's my spellcasting, so I have it high.
I'm gonna roll it this time just to see if I can get higher than 15, maybe.
Okay.
Just to see. I did not. Never mind.
Okay, so you take a little extra time looking around and you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Well, face tank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it's you tanking.
Yeah.
My elf body is not
I
made
have
for combat.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, I mean, I'm the tankiest here, sadly.
I do like watching us all run down the corridor.
Okay. So it goes 2 over.
By the way, Tantus,
Yes.
try refreshing your roll 20.
Oh, refreshing my roll 20.
I don't know if that worked or not.
Well, I had to exit out and re-enter then, or just I can try refreshing it.
Well, no, just hitting refresh would work.
No, I'm gonna reopen both things. Oh God, it messed up the chat.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah. Let's see if the chat box is working then. Not that one. That is not one. That's the roll 20. Nope, that has to be reset to the correct one.
Anyway, we'll see if we figure out why I asked you to do that eventually. Hopefully that's all that was needed.
Okay. Well, we'll see what's going on with that. There we go. That should be good for the roll 20. Then the map is not...
Probably just have to recenter it. It's probably just like off in a corner.
Yeah. I gotta zoom back into where we were, kind of. Where I was
Hold
at.
Alt and scroll to zoom.
I got it. I just did the manually way because I'm awful. Maybe zoom in a little bit more. There we go. That seems appropriately where we were at. I don't know if that did anything. We'll find out. Where is my numbers? Okay, so okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it looks like this size of the room. Let's put some stuff on here. We have... Oh, God damn it. There I go again. I'll just quick set this up here. Alt. And of course then on the other side we have...
Interesting.
And directly across from you we have this here. So you can see that this portcullis on the other side is currently open. You can also see that there seems to be a large statue here. Let me... Huh. Oh, okay.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I can see that there. Oh, interesting. That'll be helpful. That'll definitely be helpful. I'll have to look through those and figure out what's what. Jeez.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you. There's quite a large statue here of Asmodeus. You can see the base of this statue has a number of mechanisms on this wall here. It looks like a number of levers and pulleys that are like levers that are kind of attached into the base of the statue. You can see that this room also seems to have a number of small tables. No chairs associated with them. They currently are empty. I need you, and I need you, and then I will fit them to shape and location. There is one here, and there's one right there. So that is the current state of the room, as far as you can see it. There is a mechanism next to you right here that seems to open, at least be connected to this one. It looks like it might be.
Well, no time to be paranoid.
Okay. Once you use the mechanism here, you can see a mechanism over here move, and then this portcullis down here closes, and the one in front of you opens.
Okay. I thought that was gonna happen. I turn and I'm like, I recommend one of us stay behind here just to make sure it doesn't trap us. At least until we're confident to move, ready to move on.
I think I could.
Okay.
So. And if Mishka stays behind and needs to get through, the rat is always an option.
It is only portcullis, so possibility exists.
It is true.
That's why I said good.
Okay.
Somewhere in front of the gate. Short rest.
Right. All right. As you enter into this room, you feel like a cold breeze kind of blow across you. It feels awful. Just like as if like a brush of death just kind of moves through the room and then kind of manifesting itself over here. Let me turn him around to face you. Is a spectral figure.
No.
It is kind of wraithed in like what looks to be like flowing cloth that looks like almost like a black shrouded robe as it floats in the air. And this kind of like see-through skeletal hand kind of points at you and says, "You have disturbed this place. Go back. Our Lord has no place for you here."
Your lord? Who's your lord?
Kill them. As he kind of floats into the floor. And popping out from the walls. They aren't actually dogs, but it's the only other spectral thing I've got a token of.
Spectral dogs.
Yeah. There are 3 of these guys that seem to be almost people, except they're kind of like white and hazy and seem kind of ghost-like. I'm just going to move him out of the way for now. You can roll me some initiative. They seem very threatening and murdery.
Oh, and that means I can use my new thing too. Because I've got insightful fighting.
They see my also.
Oh, let me clear the old. those are on the stream. So you got a 9, Vercel. Just re-roll it then. Sorry.
You'll change. Yeah, you'll change it. I guess.
Click on it and then initiative.
Well, you see that 9 you got was better.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And let me add a token for these guys and figure out what they're going at. Let's see what their initiative is. Okay. Jesus. There we go. Okay. So Therzi, you are first. These are people. They look to be in like cult robes, but it looks as though like got these like twisted looks on their face, as if they died really horribly. You know, like kind of like just like a. And they're kind of floating through the walls. Seem very ghosty and unhappy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I do have this, though.
Insightful fighting.
Bonus action.
Okay, then please make me a wisdom insight check. Let me see what the hell this charisma deception check would be.
Wait, how do I do wisdom and insight?
It's normal wisdom.
Oh, okay.
It's that you can have technically situations where you can have different ability scores to skills. It is. It just has to be situational, but the basic one is wisdom insight. That's what they say. So I could call for something else for insight. It's just it would have to be appropriate to the situation.
Oh, okay.
So just hit insight. Let's see how you roll. All right, you certainly exceeded its 5.
Yay!
All right, so yeah, you use your bonus action. You set yourself up that you can totally sneak attack this thing.
Ooh. How do I sneak attack?
You use an extra. What is it? 2d6 now or still d6? Are you guys level up to 3 yet, or are you still 2? Can't.
Oh, I still have the thing for sneak attack.
3. Yeah.
That's the thing for sneak attack.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So effectively, you study it and you realize, there's a spectral core that you can try to strike at more that might deal it a little bit more damage, deep inside of it, where some of its energy is coming from. So roll your attack roll to stab a ghost creature.
Oh, I'm gonna stab a ghost.
You do not stab a ghost.
I do not stab a ghost.
You attempt to stab the ghost, and you pass through it because it's a ghost.
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Well, you still have your sneak attack against it for 1 minute. Yeah. Or until you use it. Next up, Mishka. These 3 ghostly figures.
Now, do I let go of this thing?
It's locked in right now.
It's locked, okay.
Yeah. It actually, unlike the other one, you didn't need a mechanism to lock it. It seemed to lock in place when you turned it all the way. It looks as though, as I said, the one portcullis across the way closed as this one opened, so it looks like they're balanced with each other.
Got it. Is there, I guess, can we see that weird core thing?
No. That's just she gets extra sneak attack damage. That's the way I'm trying to describe it. That's she notices something about this ghost that she can use to take advantage of.
Got it.
Because there's not really an easy way to describe. I can look at a ghost and sneak attack it. Otherwise.
How do you fight a ghost?
You could roll me a knowledge religion check on them.
She also insults it and does metaphysical damage.
she hurts their already shattered minds.
Yeah, I could do a religion check, bro.
Yeah. Oh wow! You heard tales of these. You actually recognize that these are specters. Magic attacks. Usually non-elemental magic attacks will do damage to them. It is hard to damage them with a lot of elements or non-magical weapons, but it is possible. You know that their attacks drain the life from you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Also, they dislike sunlight, but they are very deep underground, so they don't have to worry about that. And they are technically incorporeal, or they are incorporeal, I should not say technically. So, I mean, there's a lot of things you cannot do to an incorporeal thing because it has no physical body, most of which you technically can't do anyway, so, meh.
So shining our flashlights at it won't do anything.
No. I mean... It will not make it upset with you. Well, it might make it upset with you, but for a different reason.
You're shining that at me.
It's like, trying to use sun on us!
Yeah. Sadly, I do not have Sunburst or whatever it is yet.
Ooh, that's a cooler looking one. Okay, I'm going to use that for that
No,
guy.
the only other thing I have is poison spray, or I could, I don't think Arcana would help me with anything, right?
No. I will give you with your check that you know that probably poison won't work on these things, as they are, don't have a physical system for the poison to affect them.
Yeah.
It'll help those ghosty feelings, though.
Yeah. I don't know what I would, like, I don't know.
You could always change into an animal and attack them.
Would that work?
You could use your wild shape into something that is aggressive. If we're going to settle with Circle the Moon for you, which is fine if we do, which gives you more of a beast-shaping ability, you would turn into... I think, yes, you can turn into a bear, then.
It's very valid. I think I want it, so I could be fair.
Okay. So we're going to settle on that your Circle the Moon. You can change into a black bear, then.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it is your action, so you will take your turn to change into a bear. So you can be like, brrr.
I don't know where this goes.
To me.
Okay. So, they are going to go then. I'm just going to saunter up here. I guess these guys are just going to float up here. Yeah. So, we'll start with, Thierzy, what is your AC?
Oh no. It is 14.
Okay, let's see these rolls. Wow, that is a crapshoot. What was yours, Vercel?
17.
Okay, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Just me?
Yes, you are touched.
What? Why? What? Why are you just hitting me with everything?
They attacked... Well, the two were closer to you, so the two moved over to you from where I positioned them. You'll make the save. You will take 9 damage, and your maximum hit points won't be reduced by that amount.
No. I take 9 damage, not go down to 9. What was I at? And then minus 9 is... Oh, cool. That's fun. Anyway.
But it is your turn, then.
Well... I mean...
You got a bear on your side. But you
Yeah.
also have a bunch of horrible ghost creatures. Join us!
I mean...
Wow!
I'm not sure if that was a cat or a niece.
Neither on my end, at least.
Oh, okay. I thought that was from you.
No!
That was hilarious.
It's fine.
It's fine. Nothing is on
Cat
fire.
is a ghost.
No, nothing's
Now,
on fire.
the question is, do I heal myself so I don't die? That's probably the best idea.
Or do you run away so you also don't die?
Let's do you. I heal. 11 damage.
Okay. Yep. So you heal yourself up a bit. Therzy.
I'm just like, yeah. No, there's no way, because I'm like, I don't like having 5 health.
That's fair.
That is a precarious situation. So Therzy, what do you want to do? It's like, join us in death!
My ghost is pretty close to me now.
Yes.
Because I was thinking about getting out the gun.
He's got, like, clawing hands that are trying to move towards you.
Yeah, I feel like he's too close. Hang on, let me read my thing again. 'Cause, okay, so it's actually when I hit. Okay. I'll try and stab him again.
Okay.
Short sword?
You will short sword him.
Ooh.
So you can click on the short sword there. Yep, 5. And then roll, I believe your sneak attack's up to 2d6. So roll 2d6. I think that's what it's at. 3rd level rogue gets, I believe. I'll just make sure.
Yeah.
Yep, you're up to 2d6 for 3rd level.
Okay.
So. So you do a total of 13 damage. I will reduce some of that because you just have a normal weapon, but you still get a good hit on it. Much to the surprise of the Spectre. Oh!
Oh.
You must join us! Mishka, you're a bear.
I am.
What are you going to give a bear of a time?
I guess the one closer to.
You could assist Vercel, because Vercel's got 2 that she's dealing with, or you could help Therzy. Up to you.
Probably go to the south.
Okay.
Has not had very much luck.
So, the bear's strength is 15. What's your strength normally?
14.
So no difference there. But your proficiency seems to be higher than that of a bear's. Bear only has
3.
1 proficiency. You have a 3. Okay. Then you can make you can make 2 attacks as a bear, multi-attack. You have a bite and a claws. You can make both of them with 1 action, and it will be at your +5 to hit.
Alright, yeah. I'll do that.
So you're just gonna bear this guy, this person, this like ghost cultist. So just why don't you roll 2d20 for me? That's an easy way of doing it. Or actually, if you have an attack that's +5, you could just roll that, and then we can just roll the damage separately too.
2d20, you said?
Yeah, roll 2d20. Alright. Plus 5. Both will hit. So you'll do a d6 plus 2 and 2d4 plus 2.
Just 1d6, right?
Yeah, so you can roll a d6 and then roll 2d4.
Okay.
Ooh, 6. So you'll get a good hit on that one. And then the other one will be 7, so that'll be half to 3, 4, 6, 8, 4, and 3 is 7. That one. Okay. You get some hits on it that do seem to destabilize a little bit of its ectoplasmy ways. They are going to... That one's going to turn on you then. And ignore Vercel now. Oh! So I'll do Thursday, Mishka, Vercel. Okay, Thursday, what's your AC?
14.
Okay, Mishka, what's your AC? It might be bear.
Well, right
It
now
is
it's
bear.
13.
Okay.
I don't know what bear is.
Yeah, bear. And Vercel, what's your AC?
17.
Okay. Then each of you will take 8. I'm just going to roll once for all of you, as you each hit once. And each of you give me a
I'm
Constitution
glad I
save.
healed.
Where's the Constitution save?
Judging the lowest I rolled on those 3 dice was a 13.
Jesus.
Yeah. Woo! Fine, fine.
And I took 8 damage, you said?
Yeah, you're taking 8
Oh,
damage.
it's there. I found it.
And you're fine. None of you lose maximum hit points as the specters kind of reach into you, trying to steal your life force. Join us! Fall, and our master will steal your soul, and you will join us! Oh no, our creator will steal your soul, and you will join us! Vercel.
I'm gonna cast a thing.
5 health points left. Oh dear. Oops.
What? How many bear health points do I have?
As a bear, you have 19. So you've
Jesus.
taken 8. You are
Okay,
at 11.
so-
And as soon as you die as a
So-
bear, you return back to normal and have your normal hit points.
I request a spiritual weapon icon.
Oh,
Just draw a little shiny weapon.
I'm just gonna... Wait. Here, you can have this pirate. Where are you summoning this pirate?
Well, you have to give me control of it.
Oh, advanced. How do I do that? Edit. Oh.
Yeah, you have to like.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Can be controlled by... There you go. Now you can control it.
Woo! So yeah, it's probably right there. Anyway, it misses anyway because lame.
Yeah. Yar! Spiritual!
I mean, to be fair, my spiritual weapon probably is in the shape of like a long rod that is reddish in color. Because
But
that
pirate.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Thursday.
Oh, it's me again.
Yes.
I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay. You will successfully stab him again.
Ooh, I stabbed.
And I need those 2d6 also.
Yeah. So glad I don't try and go to Reddit anymore.
Okay, you get another good hit on it.
Yay!
Mishka.
I guess I'll do the same thing.
Okay. Double attack. +5 would still, yes, hit its AC of pretty much no, because it's a ghost and doesn't get AC. So you can roll your damage again of a d6 and 2d4.
Oh wait, I can also attack. I just realized that the casting. I thought casting it originally was an action, but no, casting it's still only a bonus action.
Oh, well then you could roll your attack too then, as
Yeah.
Mishka's doing some mauling here.
Yeah.
So,
Woo!
you would hit with your mace. Ooh.
2
So-
full forward. Look at that.
Yeah, and they're all on that guy.
Okay. And what is your damage is 4 bludgeoning? Okay.
Yeah. Make sure real fast that that's not written down wrong. But then again, spiritual weapon always has been kind of one of those totally way overpowered spells.
Okay. Well. There's you were missed. Bear definitely gets hit. Unfortunately.
Oh no.
Ooh. Bear will take 18. So you will take a total of 7 and be a druid again. Because your bear hit points will absorb the rest, as it will critical you.
Okay. So I take 7 on top of that, right?
Yeah, you take 7 of your normal health as your bear health goes away.
Great.
Let's see here.
At least it's going better than the weird bugs.
True.
Yeah. You're right.
I didn't go down in one turn.
No, you didn't. But I think you're unconscious now, as you will get.
I am?
Yes, as you will take 11.
Oh, do I have to do a
Okay.
constitution?
Yeah. Oh, make Constitution saves. Yes. And one from Brazil. Okay. Well, good news is you're not completely dead because your maximum hit points haven't been reduced to 0. They're just reduced temporarily by 11.
Fun.
Brazil, I guess give me a death save.
Okay. Spiritual weapon continues to attack because
Yes.
it's not a concentration
Nope.
spell.
So it'll do its thing. If you want to roll that spiritual
Nope.
weapon. Also. My God, spiritual weapon.
Anyway, the problem is though is I can't move it because it takes an action of mine to move it. I think it just attacks on. Wait, does it or does it take? If it takes my action to move it, then if it takes my action to attack with it as well, then never mind. But
This is a bonus action, actually.
let's try it. When you cast a spell, you can attack against a creature.
Well, make your death save.
As a bonus action on turn, you can move it up to and repeat the attack against. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So it does take my action, so it doesn't work when it's down, but it stays there.
Yes.
So if you get me up.
Mm-hmm. But
It's
please
not
roll me a
concentrated.
death save, though, because you need to make one of those.
Yep.
At least you rolled your 1 on your spiritual weapon. I say that.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Therzy.
Yeah, let's get stabbing.
Mm-hmm. You will stab successfully.
Alright, and then my 2d6.
Okay.
So I have learned that Vercel should not enter combat.
Mishka.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my die now. As I do there.
Yes, you are unfortunately no longer a bear.
Sad.
So, oh, you don't have second level spells. You should have second level
Okay.
spells. Yeah. That'd probably be
Oh, I don't
helpful.
Didn't help me.
So to be fair, you're not very good at any of this.
I'm actually great at it. I just am not.
Let's see here.
Yeah, help me with these spell things. You know things.
Let's see here.
I have 17 AC I have 24 health, which I think is more than all of you.
Oh yeah, I have 13.
In total, I have 20 minutes.
Hey, do you want Moonbeam?
Sure,
Moonbeam's
dude.
pretty
That
great.
sounds great.
We can say that you memorized that because you heard about there was undead in here, and it's a good thing against undead, sort of. So if you want to cast a Moonbeam on these dudes, you can probably target the two that are in front of you now that Vercella's down.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Okay. They must make Constitution saves and roll 2d10 damage. You roll 2d10. Let me see what their Constitution saves are. Straight rolls. Okay.
Oh well.
So boop. And that wasn't a great roll, unfortunately. But I think you can cast 2 moonbeams a day. Oh, you can concentrate on it and just have it above there, like beaming light down upon them. Okay. So if you want to concentrate on it, you keep that spell going and they just would burn every turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
They will go. Wow. That is rolls that might prevent you from getting hit. Let me see their bonus. What was your AC, Mishka?
14?
14 will save it, just by a little bit. And the other rolls will not be hitting. Vercel, you can make a death save.
Yay!
Nice. We need you. You are the small.
Okay, that's a success. Yeah.
On a
Therzy.
20 I live, and on a 1 I die.
Oh god.
So how do we get you up?
Medicine check?
Medicine check.
But
Okay.
also there's a
Stable.
horrible, like, specter trying to crawl out your face right now, so it's not really helpful.
Also,
Yeah.
Also, you might have like the stabilize cantrip. That's also possible, or just cure wounds.
Okay.
Currently, your druid does not have either of those. Well, I don't know about the stabilize, but not the cure wounds memorized. She does not have stabilize either.
Yeah,
Look.
most people don't pick stabilize because it's kind of worthless most of the time.
I think I
Yeah.
just have animal-related things right now anyway.
Yeah. You could probably switch them around. Druids can switch them around every time they rest. Advantage, just like clerics. But anyway,
We're not resting. We're kind of dying.
Therzy, what do you want to do?
Stab.
Go ahead and stab. You stab.
Just straight up stick.
So 12 total. Your epic duel with it continues.
Oh, just die.
Alright. Mishka, are you concentrating on your moonbeam?
Yes, in hopes that this will be helpful.
Oh.
I have to roll again.
You don't, but you can do something else. Oh. They roll another 2d10. Yeah, just roll me another 2d10.
Ah. Oh, did that work? Yes. Shut up. So that's great.
I don't see a 2d10 showing up.
Yeah, my internet decided to die at the second. So
Ah.
I hit it. Should be back now.
Uh-huh. It eventually will show up?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I don't know how long.
It's not showing up. Is it showing up in your chat? You could try refreshing Roll20 if you had like a hiccup there. That might work.
It came back and then it died again. Maybe roll for me.
I can roll for you.
A 17 AC is supposed to be hard to hit, yet you hit me every single round.
Let me put it this way. The number of 19s I rolled specifically for you was like every time.
Oh my god.
I was
Sounds
rolling...
about right.
I had you as like the last person, and I rolled 3d20, and it was like 2, 11, 19!
Yep, that's alright.
Okay, so 15 damage is what I have rolled for you. Ouch. So the one will go, no! So we'll kind of disintegrate.
Ooh.
Yes! And the other one will be like, oh, it hurts. Oh.
Oh, I don't like knowing that stuff hurts when I'm dead.
Mm-hmm. So Mishka, what are you going to do with your action then?
Oh, I have another action?
Well, this is just going on because you can concentrate on one spell at a time. And just let it do its thing.
Oh. So can I still attack?
You could still attack. You can still attack the other one that's left. You could...
Yeah, I'll do that.
You can also... let me see what the action is. You could maybe make a medicine check for...
It is an action. I think it's a DC 15? 10?
Yeah.
12? Stabilizing. DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check.
Yeah. You could also try to stabilize Vercel if you wanted to, while your pillar of light is melting the things.
Yeah, sure, I could do that.
Okay. Then roll medicine.
Oh!
Oh, hey, 2d10 showed up! It was.
Oh.
I already took the better roll. That's good. It was much worse roll than I rolled.
Yeah. We're safe now.
Yeah.
I guess a medicine check will eventually show up. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I can do the medicine. I just have to hit medicine.
Yep.
What do I have? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it came up quick. Hey, you're stabilized, Vercel. Congratulations.
Yeah.
There's what was your AC?
14.
14. Unfortunately, you are getting a bad touch then.
Oh no! What does that mean?
The specter's touching you. For
Don't
12.
touch me.
Ooh.
Oh, do I just lose 12 health?
Well, you do lose 12 health. Make a Constitution save to see if it's from your maximum. Your hit points are also at first levels.
Oh.
I just noticed that. You should have a 23 normal. So.
Oh, that's much better. I like that much more.
Because you took 8 before? Yeah.
Yeah, I took 8.
Yeah, so you should be at 15, so you should be at 3 now. You are not unconscious. You never raised your maximum hit points. I didn't notice that until now.
I did everything else.
Yes, you left it at your base hit points. Wait, no. Oh, it might be... I might miscalculated. I'll check it later. Actually, let me see here. You might have raised it once? Because you have a 0 constitution. Oh, you might still be unconscious, but barely.
D8 hit die?
Yeah, so 8 plus 5 plus 5. Oh, that's 18. So you actually should have 18. So unfortunately, you are also unconscious then.
Okay.
Yep.
Guys, will you stop doing this to me?
Yes.
We like to nap.
Did you make your Constitution save? You did. Okay, so your maximum
did,
hit
yeah.
points went down by 12, technically, right now. Vercel, you're stable. Therzy, make a death save. There should be a little place on your sheet where it says death save.
Okay.
You make it.
Yay!
Mishka.
Oh, wait, I clicked failures. Don't click failures.
Yeah. Roll 2d10. Let's see if it works.
Technically, I have minus 12. So, 6. Okay.
Okay. More sunlight hits into it. It is still standing-ish. I mean, as much as, you know, horrible monstrosity of the dead stands. What are you doing?
I can still hit it.
You can still hit it if you wanted to. Well, you would have to move to get to Therzy, which would incur an attack of opportunity.
Which means they can hit me?
It could try to hit you, yeah. Or you could try to finish it off.
Yeah, I think I'll try to.
Okay.
Actively letting it.
Just make another attack roll. You will hit.
And then.
Okay. God. Well, so, neither will hit you, but they're moving up to surround you. Then, Therzy, another death save. You've got 1 success so far.
Alright.
2 successes.
Yes.
You might just be fine on your own. Okay, Mishka, roll me yet another 2d10. Oh, wait.
Okay.
I just realized something. This guy can't survive that. I have less hit points that your 2d10 can kill off. I was at 1. You almost killed me with your scimitar.
No.
So there's just this guy left. Let me see something here. You can use an action to move your moonbeam and hit the other one if you wanted to.
Yes, please.
So you swing the moonbeam around, like avoiding your friends, like as like the one, like as you're like facing off against these one and they're striking at you, and you just like the beams of light coming down from like through the ceiling, just kind of like melt that one away. You kind of swing it around. Roll a 2d20, please. We'll see how much damage.
Okay. 2d20 or 2d10?
Oh, sorry, 2d10. Yes.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. I do not need to make a constitution save for it. You just, like, swip into it as it goes, no! As Therzy had almost defeated it.
Yay!
You had also reduced that to almost dead, but you...
God damn it.
Alright, so, Therzy, you do still have to make one more, death save before... see if you stabilize on your own. You do not, so, Mishka, if you want to help out Therzy.
Yeah, so I have to do another medicine check?
Yes.
Okie doke.
She poisons me.
Hopefully not.
I think it was DC 10, so you're like, well,
yep, DC 10.
Both of you are fine!
Hooray!
Yeah.
Stop leaving me to kill everyone by myself, please.
The weapon will float there for a little
while.
while.
Stop rolling 19s against me!
I roll really well against you.
I have the highest AC, AC, and the highest number of hit points.
And I just keep rolling really murder well. Well, we're a little late, but we'll take our second break here, and then we'll have a short kind of filler up here for finishing up for now, as you've defeated the Spectres. And I will let, at least, Mishka, you will recognize that most likely the thing you saw before was probably a wraith, a much more dangerous type of undead that creates specters when it kills them, when it kills people.
Did we watch a movie on one of those?
You might have.
Oh yeah,
You did.
No, that's the thing. The wraith in the something rabbit or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like that love thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you are not a reformed undead that, you know, has found a living in modern society, you know, you could be one that's been trapped down here for like 2,000 years and therefore has a hatred of all life still. You know, the usual.
Nice.
I preferred the movie.
Anyway, yeah, so quick break if you need to use the restroom, drink, snack, anything like that, and we'll be back for like the last, like, about a half an hour. So, see you in a second, folks.